So hello everyone. In this video of in this series of a time complexity class 2, we are going to understand some some like uh, the time complexity of n square and log of n and n log n. So first start from within an example, and you have to guess. You have to help me to guess like what is the time complexity, or not only you have to guess, you have to like after the class or after the session, you have to think okay, how we can get this this complexity through dry run. So I wrote, I'm writing a program here for, so I write also here for my convenience, where I is equal to my 0 or I, uh, wait 1 second guys. So now we start. So I plus plus. So for where j is equal to my 0, j is equal to my I plus 1. So j, I see this, ठीक करूंगा मैं, wait, j plus plus. So इसको पहले for से कर देना है. Yeah, that's fine. So guys, what do you think कि हमारी टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी क्या होगी यहाँ पर? And we giving 5. So what do you think कि हमारी टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी क्या होगी यहाँ पर? So let's see what we get here. Yeah, we getting a 10 here. We are not getting what I'm want to say, we are not getting here 25. Suppose if I'm doing here 0, so in that what we get 25. So what do you think what we are getting here? We're getting 10 here. So just do one thing, I print console dot log I यहाँ पे I is this is I, and yeah, I'll just give some gap here. J is this. तो यहाँ पे इसकी जगह J. So let's find out what we are getting. So for hide this for a minute, and let's see what we are getting here. Yes, we are getting when our I is 0, so J is 1. When agar I is 0, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So when agar our I is 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Okay. 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 4. Like you can see, here is a pattern, here is a combination. Like, so what we get here, so these, you know, these down conditions is moving. Once again, so yes guys, so now we have to find what is the time complexity in this question. So uh, once again. So we are here, we have n, and so we have to find how many times our count plus plus deepest statement is running. So before that, we are trying to find some equation between our I and j. So yes, you can find some connection between our I and j, like when our I is 0, when our I is 0, then our condition will run how many times? This n minus 1 times, right? I'm right. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is okay. So when our 1 is I is 1, then our inner loop will run how many times? Suppose 2, 3, 4. We can say n minus 2. And when our I is 2, then our inner loop run how many times? N minus 3. So it's run only 2 times. So what is n here? N is our 5. So what is, if our I is 4, sorry, is if I is 3, so how many times our condition will run? It's n minus 4. You can see here. So if our I is 4, then how many times our j will run is n minus 5, like that is approx 0. I think you find the some pattern here. And what we have to do, we have to count, we have to find how many times our inner statement will run. So first they will run in n minus 1 time, I'm right. Then plus, then they will run n minus 2 times, then they will run our n minus 3 time, then they will run n minus 4 time, then they will run our n minus 5 time. That's a very important question. So in first time anyone get confused in that, and I was also stuck in that questions. But that's you know that's a very simple but hard. So if we find the relation, like suppose n is our 5, so what are these, or what kind of series we are getting here? Like 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, right? And we can remove 0 from this. So do you remember, did you remember we have a formula for find the sum of first n numbers? So how can we find? We can do just n plus 1 is equal to divided by 2. Here is our formula. And in the same manner, we have to find the time complexity of this question. So how can we get this? So how many times this condition will run? This condition will run n, and यहाँ पर n minus आपका 1 आ जाएगा. So what you have to do, just do n square by 2 minus n by 2. So what is the time complexity of this question? What will be the? So as we discussed in our previous class, we have to ignore the non-dominating term. So what is here our non-dominating? This is This is our non-dominating term. So what are the dominating? This is n square. So, and the second condition, if we have to ignore constant, so we remove the constant. So then what we get? N square. So we can say that our time complexity of this question will be of n square. So this is a very important topic, the important part. So rewatch this video again and try to understand and do dry run. You know, you can only understand this question by doing dry run. And if you have access of your class, then you have to watch this particular question because this is a very important. So that's it in this class, and thank you so much guys for watching this video.